small village of Hadlow. Kent is known as the Garden of England, and it isn't hard to see why. Rolling hills, winding roads, and acres of green space. But one village in the heart of the county say they're worried because of housing development in the area. Now, this is normal with rising housing targets across the country. It's not exactly rare to hear about this, but for the small village of Hadlow, they've had multiple developments be submitted, and with a new application for 116 homes being raised, locals say it would be too much for the village to handle.
I called a public meeting along with some other people in August this year because we heard about a planning application up Carpenter's Lane in Hadlow for 100 houses, and we knew other ones were coming. So we had a public meeting, and from there we formed a group called Home. Hadlow opposes mass expansion because we are in line for roughly 500 houses in this village, and we don't have the infrastructure.
Now, Hadlow isn't exactly a large village. It's got a population of about 4,000, and with that, residents say that services aren't especially good as well, with only the one primary school, one secondary school, and also the traffic is quite concerning. It's just about 3 p.m. now, and you can hear some of those commuters actually behind me. And you can see the traffic is quite severe, and locals worry that with these extra homes that they've totaled up over different planning applications to be about 500, that all this get a lot worse.
This is, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. If you were to come here 3 or 4 hours later, you won't be able to move. It's gridlocked. And the limited amount of parking there is in the square. So instead of people walking from various parts of the village, which is sustainable, they have to use a car to come a long way, and then they find there's nowhere to park.
The application does take parking into account, with a community car park being part of the plans. But locals with HOME added they thought the site was too far away from the village to be effective. The largest 2 developments are the most recent on Court Lane in the south of the village with 116 homes, and another for 100 homes in the Green Belt by Carpenter's Lane. And the companies responsible responded to the residents' concerns, saying requests for financial contributions towards infrastructure will be made by consultees. These will include health, education, leisure and open space. And Red Row Homes, working on the Court Lane development, say they've been working closely with the local planning authority, highways authority and the housing officer to update our proposal following the consultation period, ensuring it aligns with the draft local plan and the needs of the local community. Kent has plenty of countryside, and Hadlow is no different, but locals will hope that if the 116 home development does pass, that it will fit the village rather than fill it beyond what it can handle. Finn McDermott for KMTV in Hadlow.